We just landed in Bergen, Norway, and we're staying at hotel number 13, a boutique hotel right in the heart of the city. The location was perfect. Everything we wanted to see was within walking distance. The room itself was small but comfortable, just right for a few nights stay. We quickly dropped off our things in the room and then headed to dinner. We had wolffish and something we'd never seen on the menu before. Whale. Yep, that's whale. Surprisingly tender with a flavor not too far from steak. Dinner for two, including drinks, came out to about $100. After dinner, we wandered through the streets. Of course, we treated ourselves to dessert, a nice warm waffle. When we saw this place, we couldn't resist trying a reindeer hot dog topped with juniper berries. Very different, very Norwegian, but very good. This is Bryggen, Bergen's most famous landmark and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These colorful wooden houses along the old harbor date back to the city's days as a bustling trading hub. Hard to believe it's almost 11 p.m., but thanks to the summer light, it still feels like early evening. Before heading back to the hotel, we crossed the harbor to admire Bryggen from across the water. Day 2 started with breakfast at the hotel before heading out into the rain. Bergen is the rainiest city in all of Europe, and during our visit, it definitely lived up to its reputation. Our first stop of the day was Hakon's Hall. Built in the 1200s when Bergen was Norway's capital, it served as both a royal residence and a grand feasting hall. We purchased the Bergen Card at the airport, so the entrance was free. Next, we visited St. Mary's Church, the oldest surviving building in Bergen, dating back to the 1100s. Admission was also included with the Bergen Card. We strolled through the narrow wooden alleys of Bryggen, filled with cafés, shops, and art galleries before ducking into a cafe for Kanelbolle, Norway's version of a cinnamon bun. From there, we visited Bergen Cathedral, another site included with the Bergen Card. For lunch, we tried Sister's Hagelin. We had a platter of fish cakes, smoked salmon, potato salad, a wrap, and a hearty fish soup. In the afternoon, we took a 3.5-hour fjord cruise, which was an absolute highlight. The scenery was incredible, even on this rainy day. And with the Bergen Card, we got 20% off, paying 680 Norwegian krone. Dinner that night was at one of Bergen's oldest restaurants, right on the Bryggen waterfront. It's rustic, cozy, and known for traditional Norwegian dishes. We ordered the grilled fillet of reindeer and fresh halibut. We then stepped into this bakery for a brownie and a skillingsbolle, which is a cinnamon bun unique to Bergen. Then it was time for the funicular ride up Mount Floyen. Thanks to the Bergen Card, we saved 50%. Mount Floyen is one of the 7 mountains surrounding the city of Bergen, but we can't see anything right now due to the heavy fog and rain. We wandered into Trollskogen, the troll forest, where wooden troll carvings line the trails. By the time we returned to the viewpoint, the skies had cleared and we were rewarded with sweeping views over Bergen. We ended the night with a leisurely walk and ended up at Nornes Park, where we came across a totem pole gifted to Bergen by Seattle. We began day 3 in Fantoft, about 20 minutes outside of Bergen. We're here to see the Fantoft Stave Church. Stave churches are wooden masterpieces dating back to the Middle Ages. Built entirely out of timber, they're named after the massive vertical posts or staves that support the structure. What makes them so striking are the steep, layered roofs. The ceiling inside looks like the hull of a Viking ship. These churches are a rare piece of living history, with only a few dozen still standing in Norway today. Entrance was 25% off with the Bergen Card. We took the tram back into Bergen. All public transport is included with the Bergen Card. We found a craft chocolate shop. We tried the Guatemalan hot chocolate and the Haitian hot chocolate. Both were rich and delicious. We then made our way to St. John's Church, free with the Bergen Card. Not far away was the Bergen University Museum, again included with the card. It has a little bit of everything. Kind of a natural history meets cultural history museum. This is the skeleton of a whale. You can see how massive it is, which really puts things into perspective. So was the Bergen card worth it? In total, we saved about $180. But after subtracting the cost of the card itself, our actual savings came to about $72 total. So yeah, definitely worth it. Tomorrow we're off to Flåm, but Bergen has definitely left a lasting impression. Before saying goodbye to Bergen, we had one final meal at Bien Bazaar, and it turned out to be our favorite meal in Bergen. We had the dish of the day and pan-fried turbot.